ไม่ได้ทำผมฟอร์แมตการ์ดไม่น่า
teachers. So this is our middle school awards assembly for the 2023-24 school year. There's a lot going on today. I will say this on the front end. You'll see a lot more 6th and 7th graders called up today, simply because we're giving out the 6th and 7th awards for everything. But some of the 8th graders will be called up today too. We're doing the athletic awards for all middle school for the entire year, seasons 1, 2, and 3. And then from that, we'll also be doing, there's a few awards that, there are things that have already happened, we're acknowledging and recognizing, so some of the 8th graders will be called up to that. But really today is mostly about the 6th and 7th grade awards, except for the athletics. Grade 8, we're going to spend Friday afternoon together celebrating you guys as we promote you, all of you, most of you, a couple of you, to high school. I think all of you. I think all of you are going right now. I got 42 certificates. So as we promote you guys on Friday, we're going to celebrate you guys as well. So there'll be a lot more awards for grade 8 on Friday. So for those of you who don't get something today and thought, oh, I thought maybe I did well in that, you might go on. Okay. Thank you again for showing up. This is going to be a great celebration of a great year of success. And I'm looking forward to getting this off and running and making sure that everyone who needs to get recognized gets recognized. The awards that we're handing out, some of these awards were actually made specifically for students by the teachers. So there may not be the top math award. It might not be the kid who had the highest grade in that particular subject. What it could be is somebody who really excels at math for doing something that's unique. So the awards that teachers made. Can you hear me? I'm cutting in and out. Okay. So the awards that teachers made were designed by the teachers. And so most of the awards that you're going to see today are coming, when I call the teachers up, these are awards that they designed. So I don't know the history behind all the names. Some of them have pretty easy names to figure out. Others are a little bit tricky. If you really want to know, you're going to go reach out to your teacher. Okay? For the athletic awards, we're going to be giving out 2 awards. The most valuable player of teams and the most improved player of teams. I'll explain a little bit more about both of those when we get to those. What I'd like to do first is please everybody stand to honor the King's anthem. So again, today we're going to celebrate the achievements of a lot of students. And not everybody in here is going to get an award. And that doesn't mean that you didn't have a good year. These are, again, unique awards for unique situations. Some of them were very obvious. Some of them, the teachers went back and forth between who to choose from. I had multiple teachers come to me and say, can I give out 5 awards or 6 awards? And I said, no, we're limiting to 3 for each category, with the exception of a couple that we have extensions on. So it's not that some of you didn't deserve an award, it's that we can't give everybody a single award. That's not the point of today. The point is to recognize really important celebrations of achievements. Students, when you do get called up, what's going to happen is I'm going to introduce the person who's going to be handing you the award. You're going to get called up onto the stage. You're going to take some photos up here. hold the award. Everybody in that group is going to remain on stage so that when the whole group is up for that particular award, you'll take a photo with that teacher, and then you will exit off this side. The reason for this is, if you come up for the first time, I want you to take a folder to put your awards in. Grade 6, red. Grade 7, yellow. Grade 8, they're purple. You'll get blue ones Friday. So keep these. You don't need to take one every single time. Just take it the first time you come on stage, and anytime you come up after that, because some of you will be up here a couple of times today, put that stuff in there so that you have something to hold them and keep them all safe and sound. All right. Shall we begin? You guys know that this is how I believe, this is how I feel, this is in my heart. I do believe that the middle school is something very unique, something very special here at CMIS, and without 123 of you sitting here in front of us today, it wouldn't be what it is. And without the teachers we have in the middle school teaching you, it wouldn't be what it is. It's a unique place, it's a very special place, and to me, there really isn't a CMIS without this group of students. So for that, I would like to acknowledge all of you and just say thank you for a great year. Give yourselves a big round of applause for that. And some of you have heard the whole story, some of you have heard bits of it, the story of the red and the yellow and the blue and the progression. For some of you, this is your first experience of this. For some of you, your last. And the growth that we've seen academically, socially, physically, personally, all those things, cognitively, all that stuff that happens is that journey that is middle school. And so today, for some of you, it's your first time. For some of you, it's your last time to get some of those awards and to start to think about what comes next. But for all of you, you're still part of the journey. It's still CMIS. You're just in the middle chunk. That's really the important part. And as we talked about over the last couple of weeks, as we went through the human development stuff, this is when all of you are changing the most. This is when you're seeing those changes, living those changes, and being a part of that journey as you go. So that is a celebration to think that those of you who are sitting over here in a couple of years will be sitting over there. They survived. You guys will too. And you guys had a pretty good year. You're going to be in the next year, and I'm looking forward to this group getting into those seats as well. So it is all part of the journey that we do take together. But for now, let's start with some awards. And we're going to begin with the athletic awards. I'm going to ask Mr. Paul McGowan, our athletic director, to join me on stage. Little tech issue here. Just trying to hide the microphone, but I think that's what's causing it to cut in and out. Alright. So, what we're going to do, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to award the most valuable player for each sport. And this could be U14, U12, or JV teams, depending on what the sport was. And then we're also going to present the most improved player. And these are the descriptions for both of those. So the student athlete making the greatest contribution to his or her team in terms of overall excellence, that is the most valuable player. And the most improved is that student who's really made the greatest degree of improvement. That could be in skills and character. So really added to the team during the season. So we're going to start with season 1 and work our way through season 2 and season 3. Season 1 was in the fall. And our first awards will be going out to our U12 girls and U12 boys basketball programs. So when I call your name, come up from this side, Mr. Paul will be presenting you with your certificates. So in the U12 girls basketball program, our valuable player was Namo. There was not the most improved girl because that could be that it's under 12, which means it could also be some fifth graders. So we didn't have that, but for the most improved player on the boys U12 basketball team, Prem. Yeah, don't go so far across the stage, I guess. Paul's got to change it up. All right. Next, grab your certificate holder before you go down. Next up, we are looking at the U14 basketball program. So for our girls, the most valuable player is pizza. And the most improved player is Miu. And on the boys' side, our most valuable player is June. And our most improved player for the boys is Edward. All right. Continuing in season 1. So we have a great swimming program that happens in season 1, and the program this year, we have our girls and the boys in the JV program. We're still trying to decide if that was JV or if it was U14 or seniors or juniors, or we'll go with JV for now because that's what the certificate says, but these were still the most valuable and most improved players for these two sports. For JV girls swimming, Zoe. So the reason they say JV is because they competed at the U16 level. That's the difference than competing at the U14 level instead. And the most improved swimmer was Lula. Our most valuable boy in the pool was Michael. And the boys' most improved swimmer is Andre. A lot of excitement in this room today. It's a good thing. I see a lot of yellow shirts coming up. That's a good thing for our sports programs as well, because that means we have a lot of seventh graders competing. So, thank you, swimmers. Congratulations. So, those are our season 1 sports. We're going to move to season 2 now. In season 2, we have our football program, and again, some of these awards end up being handed out to some fifth graders. So the only one I have for the U12 program for middle school is for most improved, and that goes to Leo. Most graceful as well. Most graceful as well. Just the only one, yeah. Just the only one for the. Watch that first step, everybody. All right, moving on to our girls and boys U14 football program. So in the most improved category for U14 girls, and again, this can also encompass some of the middle school and elementary and even a couple of younger high school students, we have most improved is a prom. On the boys' side, most valuable, show me. Might hear another loud roar from the blue crew over there. The most improved, Jake. Congratulations, football players. Thank you. All right. Another great sport that we offer in second season is cross country. I would love to see more of our athletes who do other sports in first and third season go out for this just as a way to stay in shape and continue training. We have 4 top athletes who are running on a regular basis, and our most valuable U14 girls cross country runner was Luna. And our most improved Harrier, as they call them, is Lula. On the boys' side, our most valuable runner was Zane. And most improved, Helen. That is our cross-country program. Congratulations. Moving on to our third season of sports. We have volleyball as well as badminton this season. And so we're going to start with our U14 volleyball program. Lots of awards to hand out here. The most valuable player for the U14 girls was Sammy. Wow! And the most improved U14 girls volleyball player, Nina. On the boys' side, most valuable player, coming from the blue crew, Jeff. And our most improved player in U14 boys, not make creatives, Will. That's it for And the most improved player on the girls' side was Yichen. And on the boys' side, again, this is a grade 5, grade 6 split. So on our boys' side, we did have one most valuable player, and that is Mark. One last photo. Excitement all the way through. So after this, what we're going to do is we're going to make a switch, and we're going to go to our middle school awards. And again, we're going to be talking about the academic awards that many of the teachers have created for some of the students. Again, some of them might be top in a particular content area. Some of them might be unique awards that were made up for you specifically because of something that you do really well in that class that's unique or different than what everybody else is doing. So they're not always the top students. Might not be the top 3 students for each class. They could just be unique awards that each teacher's created for you. So we're going to start with our music program. And I'm going to call up to the stage Mr. Christopher O'Connell, our new music teacher. Not a lot of 8. You guys will get yours at promotion, okay? So we're going to start with our grade 6 band and music awards. And our most improved band member is Chiang. And next up in grade 6, the band student of the year, Penny. And the last one, who's going to perform a live performance for us, we just didn't tell her. Just kidding. Elisa. Good job carrying all the equipment, making sure everybody's set up, keeps everybody in tune. Hush. The band student of the year in grade 7 is Libby. We have a very strong up-and-coming music program. This year, every 6th grader had to take music. Next year, I think there's 25 or 27 of them enrolled in the music program for grade 7. So we are definitely looking forward to continuing a great program. Thank you to Mr. Chris for definitely taking them on that journey as well. Next up, Miss Gordon made it down. She's covered a different class too. So These are our art awards, and art has been a bit of a revolving door this year, but we were still able to get in and figure out who are our top art students. So I will be presenting these. In terms of what we're looking for is that excellent work ethic, the creative ideas, and the positive art classroom attitude. It's not always a class that everybody wants to take, and in grade 6, again, everybody had to take art, and not everybody feels like they're an artist. So these grade 6 awards are for the students who hit these 3 particular areas. So the excellent work ethic award goes to Ellen. And Creative Idea Generator Award, and after spending some time with this person, I would definitely say very creative, G-Force. A little spacey, but very creative. There's an award there for you too. Positive attitude to the classroom. Alyssa. So our 6th grade art award winners. And for 7th grade, we like these traits so well, we're going to go with the same thing. So again, it's important that we're recognizing students that have really good work ethic, because in art, it takes that work ethic to see things through, to make sure that you start something that may take weeks to finish. And so the person with that strong work ethic is Michael. And in terms of creativity, the person who has a strong creative energy, that award goes to Elmer. And the last one, again, important to bring that positive attitude every day, and this was recognized in Junior. So it's important that in these classes for Mr. Dennison, that students definitely understand what it means to take direction as they are learning about drama. And the 2 students who stood out in this category in grade 6, the first one is Vienna. Parents, if you're not listening at home, talk to this guy. Somehow he's getting to listen to this class. And the second one, no! We'll get the other stuff. All right. And in grade 7, hold on, we're going to do a photo with the grade 7s up here as well. In grade 7, it's about stage presence, because this is where they actually put on a production. And if any of you were here in the fall to see the production, you will know that the earned the Stage Energy Award definitely brought it to that production. So the first one goes to We Wish. And the second one, and I'm going to catch him this time, Junior. One photo with Mr. Edison, please. So we have a great art program, just like we have a great music program. It's great to see Mr. Edison work with the kids. Next year we're looking at possibly productions in the spring as well. More productions to get our kids on stage. Congratulations. All right, Mr. Ferretti. For our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders has definitely gotten very more physical, and that's what we want. We want to continue that. And next year, rising 7th graders and rising 8th graders, you will have PE 3 out of 4, not 2 out of 4. We are adding award goes to Bella. And there are 2 Fitness Excellence Awards. The first one goes to Namo. And this person definitely stands out. I've seen it myself when I watch in the morning when students are playing. I've seen it when I watch the competitions. This definitely is a leader in sports. Pizza. And for fitness, again, we have 2 strong candidates for grade 7. This is a great group academically and athletically, and we're going to hear a couple of names again. First one is June. I knew you wanted to jump for the first time. I can see it, you wanted to. And also another star athlete, somebody who I see every day out being active, and I think this is definitely a Fitness Excellence Award from the right person. Fawn. All right, one group photo with the 6th and 7th grade PE winners. Thank you, guys. Grab your file folder if you didn't take one yet. Thank you, Mr. Ferretti. All right, moving on. We're gonna switch up to computers. Miss Kelly. So all of our 6th graders, all of our 7th graders have to take computers. So there's lots of awards to hand out. 8th grade, it's an elective. There are still awards at promotion for you. And Ms. Kelly's also is a student who's really doing a great job in terms of making those webs. The webmaster award goes to, making websites. Yeah, webs would be spiders, that would be science. The webmaster award goes to Joe. And some of the students got started in various grades with our robotics program because we're trying to build it into some of the classroom stuff. So the robotics rock star, and I've seen him drive the robot, he's pretty good, is Leo. And one of the most important things that you do with that computer is getting the codes to work. And the champion of coding in grade 6 is Miss Penny. Grade 6, hang tight till we get the grade 7s up here. Slightly different awards in grade 7. The future game developer. So, not that we allow gaming here on campus on the Chromebooks, but you know, this person might be designing something that's an educational game. Doing a great job, whatever he's doing, Will. And again, coding is very important. Our code wizard in grade 7 is Sarah. Alright, we get a camera looking at them. The reactions are awesome. And she's not just an athlete, she's an animation ace as well. Pizza. Congratulations to our computer gurus. Grade 8s, yours are coming, don't worry. All right. So the challenge is down with me, and this is the more that we're actually going to give out to some 8th graders. So there's a couple that are going to be on this list, one for sure at least. So, grade 8. So last year we decided to make an investment in a robotics program, and that program needed somebody to teach it. We were absolutely lucky beyond all we know that we found Miss Kelly who had experience doing that. Big round of applause for that. She had to put in more hours than sometimes I think I put her in a day. She's after school every day for 2 hours working in the robot room with lots of kids trying to develop this program. And what we found out is not only did we buy a good program and get a good teacher, but we actually have some pretty good kids who took it on and made something of it this year. So it was set up to be a club after school, and let's just get some kids knocking around with robots. And what it turned into be was an opportunity to send kids to some competitions, and we want to celebrate that today. So this was the regional competition that existed in Thailand. It happened in February this year. And we sent 2 teams. We had 4 teams that were in the robotics club, but they had to kind of battle it out against each other, and then we took the top 2 teams. And our first team that went, they are the team of Binary Madness. There are 3 students in this group that were a member of that team we want to recognize with Vex. Vex actually sent us certificates. So those 3 members are Penny, grade 6. Han from grade 6. And Must from grade 6. There's actually a 4th member, but she's in 5th grade. We couldn't get her here today. Yeah, it's her daughter. So the 4th member of that team was a 5th grader, and they went down to Bangkok, and they showed up because what they did is they competed with another set of teams throughout the competition, and then the total points at the end of the day are taken. They placed in 4th place, which earned them an award for them. It was the Judges Award, and this was given to them specifically because of how they worked during the day with other teams. So this team won the Judges Award. Congratulations to them for that. And then we had a second team that we sent down there, and the second team was Robotic Chaos. I got this all right this time, I think. And this is made up of all 3 grades. We have Leo and G-Force for grade 6. We have in grade 7, Hashi. And in grade 8, we have Bonnie. And when this group went down to Bangkok, they competed, same format, you pair up with another team, you do all these different competitions with different teams, and at the end of it, they scored the most points of anybody in Bangkok. They were tied with another team because they competed with them. Their overall score earned them what's called the Teamwork Champions Award. Congratulations to them. But their score doesn't stop there because they came back from Bangkok, and about 2 weeks after that, we got an email saying, oh, you guys qualified for the world competition in Dallas, Texas. So Team Robotic Chaos actually represented CMIS and Thailand. They were one of 3 teams from Thailand to go to the world competition in Dallas back in May. Congratulations to them for that. So what started as an after-school club has turned into quite a successful program, and I just want to say I got to spend the week with the Robotic Chaos team and Ms. Kelly in Dallas. Great thing. I was blown away at the 8,500 people sitting in the big arena for an hour before the competition started in the last day, screaming and hollering and banging noisemakers together. It was a great experience. And then for 2 hours watching the whole thing play out, it was great, and I'm looking forward to more success with any of these guys next year, except Bonnie, because she can't be a 9th grader in the robotics program. And hopefully more of you getting involved in robotics next year as well. So, congratulations to the Robotics Chaos team. One more time. All right. Let's do robotics. Now, to give you an idea of what this is, I didn't put this together, one of the parents put this together. Here's a video of what the competition looked like in Dallas. Volume on the computer, please. So each team had a small area called the pit. This is where they would work on the robot. They had 10 scored competitions they had to actually do throughout 2 days, and those were with different teams every time. So they had to basically meet with the team ahead of time, and then their robot was designed to pick up as many of these cubes as they could, and to drop them in certain receptacles, and they get points for everything that they do right. So here they are meeting with one of the other teams that they're going to compete with, and this was then them adjusting the robot, which was a constant thing throughout the competition. Some parts broke, we had to buy new things, and then this was what the competition looked like. So they would compete, there were 3 fields happening in the same area, they would compete. It took 1 minute for the competition to happen, and here is a full program that you're going to see. More volume. So the goal was to get as many of these green and purple ones and deposit them into the bins you see. And the red ones had to get knocked off the pillar they were in. And they had 1 minute to do this. And there were about 10,000 people there, about 4,500 were competing from elementary and middle school. So it was a great experience, and again, these guys represented Thailand on our behalf. So thank you for that. And thank you, parents. There's some parents in this audience who are there with us. Thank you for all the support with us and for going. Again, I hope that we're starting a program that has a legacy from here going forward. Woo. All right, let's get to math. Who loves math? Miss Merritt comes the farewell tour, isn't it? So, in math, 6th and 7th grade, again, unique awards for different students. Our eager explorer in mathematics in grade 6 is G-Force. I have 3 degrees in mathematics. It's easy for me to have a positive attitude about it. It's not easy for middle school kids to have a positive attitude about math. And I want to change that. And I'm hoping that people like this are doing that. Ellen. And our math magician, give him a problem, let him solve it. That's how we go. That goes to us. Big smile. All right, let's get the 7th graders up here. In terms of our persistent problem solver, again, not the easiest thing to do in math sometimes. You've got to stick with it, and this is where success comes from. So, that persistent problem solver is Miss Luba. Our most improved mathematician, this goes to Yaya. And our most creative mathematician, it looks like he's just doodling on the paper, but he's actually solving stuff, Kim Tian. Congratulations, Math Award winners. This is your first time on stage. Grab one of those lovely folders. Thank you, Miss Merritt. The science department is so amazing, I need 2 people on stage to join me. Miss Lydia and Miss Jockey. Miss Jockey's teaching all of our 6th graders, and then they are split 6 and 7. Some of them have Miss Jockey, some of them have Miss Lydia, so there's a split award here. And then I'm going to keep them on stage to also do March Madness Badness awards after this. So, in terms of our grade 6 awards, the perseverance in science, really again sticking with it and seeing things through, that goes to Z. And our experimentalist who's blowing stuff up in the back of the room, safely of course, that is Must. And our innovative thinker, and it takes innovation in science to make these things happen, so keep doing this, Miss Ann. Also made part of our nursery program and helped get that all started, so. in grade 7, we have the mad scientist. Mad for sure, scientist I'm not sure about, but definitely one of these two things. That goes to Paul. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. It's official now on paper. Our future scientist, somebody who's definitely got a career in this if they pursue it, showing great stuff in the classroom, Kaiser. And our other grade 7 award winner, again, perseverance, and it takes this to come up with those cures to amazing things that we have to do, so keep pushing through. This goes to Sarah. Congratulations to our science award winners. Yep, big photo op. Alright, next up we're going to do Marshmallow Madness. You guys actually know the scores for these already, so these are the awards that we can hand out because we just didn't have a chance to do it. It ended 2 days before we went on spring break. So by the time we came back, there was a lot of stuff happening, but we will definitely award these today. So, handing out the award with me for grade 6. And again, Marshmallow Madness is students picking who they think is going to win in a 64-man tournament and tracking this over about 3 weeks. You have to predict it all before it happens. And these students did a really good job of actually getting there. We have a tie in 3rd place for grade 6. What do you get some medals? What do you get some medals? We tied for with Kayla and Hanahan. In 2nd place, we have Alex. I love you guys who actually did this. That's great. Alex had just joined us in January and then was like, oh, here, do Marshmallow Madness, and then he took 2nd place. He was actually leading until the last day. And our overall winner is Ann. All right, we'll have you guys stand stage and get all the 7th and 8th graders up here. So, in grade 7, there was not a tie in 3rd place, it was a tie in 1st place instead. In 3rd place, Jeremy. And in 2nd place, Emily. And in 1st place, which actually wasn't a tie until the very last day, and then we end up with the tie, we have the, what was the saying, Lula? I'm the king of all animals? Is that what it was? Yeah. Lula and Maria. And in our 8th grade, we're going to hand it to them today. 3rd place goes to Anna. Yeah. 2nd place goes to Charlotte. And 1st place goes to Ani. Now I'm gonna ask you guys in the middle to separate. because not only did, so like, make a space so we can see the screen behind you. Not only did Bonnie win 8th grade, she actually had the most points of the entire middle school. So she wins the middle school champion. And she actually had the most points of anybody in CMIS. So she wins the overall champion trophy as well. So that one, yeah, you can pick this one up later if you don't have enough hands. So congratulations to all of them. March Madness again next year. 8th graders, you guys, when you go to high school, hopefully will still join us. I will always put that scan code up on the big chart there outside the science room, and you can definitely get involved next year. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. So, last year, Miss Jockey was our faculty champion. And this year, Mr. Brandon was doing really, really well until the very last day when the Great White Shark won it all, and the faculty trophy goes to me. It's only taken me 3 years to get to the podium. And I do want to acknowledge that Bonnie actually beat all the faculty as well. I was in 2nd place behind Bonnie, so Bonnie had the best March Madness of anybody. So again, keep competing. It's a great way to learn about a lot of things. That's why we do it. That's why it's a school-wide tournament for middle school. We will keep doing it well into the future. So thank you for that. Time to switch up to the English Award, Mr. Story. Mr. Story has come up with 3 unique awards for the grade 6 class. The first one is our aspiring writer, somebody who definitely loves to do this and has great ideas when she puts them on paper. Melissa. And English is not the easiest thing in the world, but we definitely had one student who stood out as an overall excellent student this year in grade 6. That is Everett. Wake him up, Everett. Come on. And our last one, and again, it's not easy, so it's great when we see students who make great strides in the subject. Our most improved grade 6 student was G-Force. Stop here, get your award. Stop right here. I gotta put tape down. Get your award, Mr. Carey. And then walk away. And we'll get 1 foot up there with Mr. Carey, and then we're going to call up Miss Siobhan for our grade 7 award. Mr. Carey, don't go too far. We're going to HD after this. All right. So, also in grade 7, again, aspiring writer, it's important that we see these traits continue and we keep finding ways to actually celebrate them. Our aspiring writer in grade 7 goes to Libby. And that excellence in English, that excellence in writing and reading and really sharing their ideas comes out very strong in this person, Kaiser. And our most improved 7th grader in English goes to Yaya. acknowledgement and repeat, because I think it's important when something takes 4 months of the school year to do, and we have students who are very successful in doing it, that we acknowledge them. And so some of these students have already received their first award. What I want to do is just acknowledge that group, but I still want them to come up to the front. But what I'd like them to do is to come up and stand on stage with us. So these are the students who, when we did all of the voting here at school, when we did all the judging, we found out that these students were going to qualify and we would send their projects to the regional competition, the international regional competition in Singapore. So for historical paper category, we had Paul in grade 8, Zoe in grade 7, and Libby in grade 7. That's first, second, and third place. If you guys can join us on stage, please. In the document category, we have Vincent in grade 8, and that was the only student who actually turned in a document for that. So go ahead and join us on stage, Vincent. We have Paul and we wish you took first place here, and Emily and Hashi you took second place here. Please join us as well. You guys already got your awards for this, that's why there's no awards for this, all right? Guys, slide over so people can actually see the big board because there's more people coming up. Keep sliding, keep sliding. Keep going, keep going. There you go. All right. In the website category, our winner here was Kai. Our second place was Jeremy, and third place was Michael. So grade 8 and grade 7 will come up. And our group website, we had Nuri and Benji. Benji had to get called from out of country. He was in New Zealand on exchange. We had him live streamed into the competition. So we had Nuri and Benji, we had Sophie and Andre in grade 8, and we had Maple and Pai in grade 8. Please, grade 8. Guys, slide over towards the flags. Angle yourself with the flags. That way people can see this on the board still. All right. There's still one more slide. That's how successful our kids are at this and doing really well. So. All right, and then the last group were our exhibit category. Individual first place was Denise in grade 6, Will in grade 7, Joy in grade 8. Come on up. And then in our exhibit category, the group one, this is the one that we see it takes the most time because it's negotiating each other and all the fun stuff that comes with building it. Our first place winners were Must and Namo. Second place was Bonnie and Sonia. Get out of the way, I can't see. And third place was Maimai and Anna. So a grade 6 for that, and then grade 8. So again, I think it's important to acknowledge these guys because all of these were then taken and we sent all of these students' projects to Singapore. And in Singapore, this year it was slightly different. It wasn't just an Asian regional, it was a regional from around the world. It was the international regional. So they were competing with other projects from around the world. And of this group, there were some of those that were very successful. There were some that earned honorable mentions, there were some that earned third place, there were some that earned first and second place. The way it works is if they earn honorable mention or third place, they do not go into the national one in Washington, D.C. unless somebody in first or second place doesn't go. So we have people from this group that are going to be stepping out of the group and joining us on this side. So, wait, I can't see the teams. Neither can they. So, these are the students who I want to acknowledge as honorable mentions and third place. And again, they did not advance to the national, but I think it's important to understand that they competed against other students around the world and were still acknowledged for this. So, for the historical paper, Libby, step forward. Individual website, Kai, step forward. Group website, Mary and Benji, step forward. Denise, for your individual exhibit, and Joy for your individual exhibit, step forward. Again, honorable mentions, they don't advance, but this means that the judges said this project is really good. It's missing one little piece to to put it in the top 3, but this is still a great project, so it's great that we acknowledge these members. In terms of those who took 3rd place, and again, it's a tough spot to be in because you don't advance, but if somebody in 1st or 2nd doesn't go, then you do. Unfortunately, none of these groups are going to be able to advance, but it still wants to acknowledge that Paul and We Wish took 3rd place for their group documentary, and now and Monk took 3rd place. All right. From that, we also had some people who took 2nd place and 1st place. These are our students who are representing us at the national level, and we'll be traveling with Mr. Jeremy in, when do you guys leave? 7th of June. I'll give those to you guys, and there's medals as well. So the medals get shipped to us from Singapore, and the certificates we made for the students. The students who are representing us, first of all, taking a 2nd place, Paul, for his historical and don't wander off too far. Also taking 2nd place, Mabel and and what's really interesting about this competition is after they go to Singapore, they get a chance to upgrade and change. So after we did the voting here, some of them upgraded and changed and edited based on some of the feedback they got before they went to Singapore. Now they get a chance to do that again. Because you'll notice that the team that took 1st place in Singapore was not a 1st place team that we sent. And that is Emily and Hashi. They took the 1st place in Singapore and are going to the national in Washington, D.C. So, congratulations to those of you that are going to nationals, represent CMIS well. One of the big things they get to do is they not only compete in the national, but they also get to meet Miss Senator Tammy Duckworth, who is she was actually born in Thailand. She's an American citizen now, and was a war veteran and was actually injured in combat and does not have either of her legs from the knee down, I believe. She was in a helicopter accident. So they will give them a chance to meet some of the senators and also give them a chance to do some great stuff in Washington. So represent us well. You guys did a great job. We're proud of you, and thank you to all of you for the work you put in, because this program is highly successful because of what you guys do and what these 3 do to push you guys to make it successful. So keep doing great jobs at HD, guys. A big round of applause for all of them. Thank you. All right, I'm going to call up our Thai staff. Crew Bird is first. And this year I'm doing it slightly different because Crew Bird and Crew Nam and Crew John all teach a level of the novice, a level of the intermediate, and a level of the advanced Thai. So I'm calling them up to give their 3 awards out. So some 8th graders will win awards for this now because it's easier to give them for the person who is actually teaching each of those. So, in recognition of outstanding effort in Thai for grade 6, in the grade 6 novice class, this is Chiang. In grade 7, in the advanced class, for excellence in Thai language and culture, this is We Wish. And in the grade 8 intermediate course for quality workmanship in Thai, this goes to Palma. In grade 7, the novice program, the most improved student in Thai, Will. And the last one, in grade 8 advanced, the highest level that we have, the Quality Workmanship Award goes to Anna. Congratulations to Crew Am's students. One photo. And now I would like to call the last of the three. So grade 8, grade 6, the advanced class. It's great we have so many students in this class. One of them stood out as the most excellent in Thai literature culture. That is Miss Pearl. In the grade 7 intermediate, our most improved student in Thai, Junior. And in our grade 8 novice class, it's not the easiest class. It's definitely tough to be in this at a level in grade 8, but the person who really stood out for quality workmanship is Rebecca. Congratulations to our Thai Language Award winners. Grade 8, we will do Mandarin, Spanish, and French at the promotion. All right, next up, another one of our new staff members, Mr. Brandon. So, if you haven't already noticed, those of you that are receiving awards, a lot of your awards look very different. Each one that we've designed has a different meaning. Mr. Brandon designed these wellness awards as wellness awards for students who demonstrated being a champion of self. And I'm just going to read this to you. I want you to understand what it says. It says, in recognition of their extraordinary dedication and boundless passion for self-discovery and self-awareness, it is with great pride that we bestow upon you the title of champion of self. Students who are so self-aware that they actually take care of others in the process of taking care of themselves. And the first one for grade 6 goes to Denise. And the second one in grade 6 goes to Chiang. In grade 7, our first award winner is Kim. the attitudes, the behaviors, proactive global citizens, the things that we want to see in our students. We know that they're active in the community. We know that they're trying to help things as both the planet, but also in the close community with their friends. They are definitely friends to their peers, and that collaborative presence that they have in the classroom is really important. So, we would like to award our Global Citizenship Awards to in grade 6. Denise. Are you surprised? Penny. And Elisa. And just stay there for a minute when we get everybody up, okay? In grade 7, we're going to go with Lula. Outstanding students that we want a lot of students to see this and recognize them. So, my. You want to wait for the other two to get called and come up together? Or? Maple. And Paul. Big photo op. Our global citizens of this year from the middle school. Congratulations, students. All right, next up are our leadership awards. And academic excellence. And that invite Mr. Rob Johnson, our middle and high school. Join me. So, we're going to start with the academic habits and attitudes. And watching this play out in a staff meeting at the end of one of our days was pretty amazing, because it was a group of teachers sitting around talking about all the students at the grade level and who are the students who stand out, who are the students who bring those habits and attitudes every single day that we want to see. So this is presented to the middle school students who have shown that most commitment to their work, the class, participation, leadership. It doesn't matter what the grade is. It's that they bring it every day, that they're the students who we look up to. They're the students that we don't have to ask twice to do things. They're turning stuff in. They've got great support for the friends. And again, it's a different award because it might not be that it's the highest student in any class, but it's the student that we love to have in our class. As a teacher, these are definitely the students that we know they don't give up. They keep fighting. They keep working. So, in grade 6, and I'm going to ask you to hold your applause till the end. I'm going to call everybody, and then we'll do one big round of applause for all of them. The first one is Joe. The second one is, hold your applause, Anne. The third one is Ellen. Next up, we have Bella. Then Han. Zeke. And a whole second page is grade 6. We also have Prem. Shane. Grace. Bus. And Everett. Again, the students who bring really good habits to the classroom, The award actually says discipline leads to habits, habits lead to consistency, consistency leads to growth. You are grade 6 winners of the Academic Habits and Attitudes Award. Congratulations. Thank you, students, for demonstrating great habits and attitudes every day when you show up. We appreciate that. It makes it easy to work with you. Your grade 7 academic habits and attitudes. Congratulations. In grade 8, we're giving these out because I want the 6th and 7th graders to see who those students are in grade 8. What do those students look like? So again, hold your applause, please. Jake. Sammy. Maple. Sophie. Andre. Kai. Nuri. Sonia, Charlotte, are there more? Joy, and the reason I'm calling out the ignorance is because there's a lot of them. If I add the 6 and 7 together, I almost get how many think got this award in grade 8. There's a third slide. Now hi, Paul, Cece, Michelle. And so when I talk about the journey that takes you from grade 6 to grade 8, it's great to see that we have so many people in grade 8 who are exemplifying this. This is what I want every student in middle school to exemplify, not just those who won the piece of paper. I want all of you to show up and bring it every day. Congratulations to our 8th grade Habits and Attitudes Award winners. All right, I'm going to call Miss Siobhan back to the stage with me. So we have been very fortunate to have somebody who is excited to work with our students in the student council of the middle school and has done this now for 2 years. And we have 2 awards to recognize our student leadership. These are 2 students who have stood out as the leaders of our middle school student council and continue to demonstrate leadership. And we want to acknowledge how much they've done for the middle school this year. Our middle school leadership awards go to We Wish from grade 7. And our outstanding leader in grade 8 is Sophie. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you for leading the middle school and doing everything you do to help make events for middle school students and other happen so that they get the experience that they need for middle school. We appreciate all you do. Thank you to all of you, especially Ms. Siobhan for the hours she also puts in with the students. Great job. Student council members, stand up. If you are a student council member, stand up. Everybody, student council members, stand up. We got members in grades 6, 7, and 8. Thank you for all that you guys have done. These guys are leading you, but you guys are doing a lot of the work too. So thank you for our student council members as well. All right. Is Dr. Sherry here? Oh, she is back there. There we go. So, every year there's anticipation around this. This is the award that we call the Academic Excellence, and this award is given out to students who have demonstrated academic excellence against a scale that we call the grade point average, the GPA. So as of last Thursday, I ran all the GPAs for the entire middle school, and these were the students who have met the criteria of a 3.8 or higher for this entire school year. Now, grade 8s, yours are not coming today, those are coming promotion, okay? So for 6 and 7, these are the students who have had a 3.8 in grade 6 or a 3.8 in grade 7, okay? I'm going to call the grade 6 winners first. The award winners for the Academic Excellence Award in grade 6 are Melissa, us, Eric, quick thumbs up, and Penny. I'm going to ask you guys to stay on the stage. We're going to get the seventh graders up here as well. Again, this is for a 3.8 grade point average or higher. Okay, those are grade 6. In grade 7, we have Libby. Will. Ani. Kaiser. Emily. Wait. There's a second group. Junior. Angela. Zoe. Michael. And one more, June. So again, academic excellence, a GPA of 3.8 or higher, which is basically carrying all A minuses or higher for the entire year. Okay? That's not an easy feat to do. Congratulations to these academic students for showing that all year. One more round of applause. And this year, we've changed this a little bit and added an academic excellence Our first student is Ann. Our second student is Yi Shen. And our third 4.0, I'm not going to go through your name. So if you thought a 3.8 was hard, grade 4 is even harder. And we've got 3 more students to call up from grade 7 who did the same thing. Those grade 7 students are Paul, Jeremy, congratulations to our 4.0 academics with distinction. What a great year. All right. Thank you. One more round of applause. So Mickey's Big Hand says we're 5 minutes over, but that's okay. This is worth it. You guys have had a great year. And again, a piece of paper doesn't mean that you didn't grow and you didn't change, you didn't have a good year somewhere. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to take 2 more minutes to read you a couple of stats. I challenged all of you about a month ago to bring your best. For what? What did I tell you that for? The math test, right? Wow. You brought it. There's 123 students in the middle school right now. 92 students made significant growth on the map. That's 80th percentile to the 99th percentile in growth on your map. 92 of you did that on at least one of your map tests. Huge round of applause. Huge. About half of you, 47 of you, did that on just one of them. Math, science, language usage, or reading. But there were 32 of you who did it on 2 of them. Could be any combination of those. There were 9 of you who did it on 3 of the 4 tests you took. And there were 4 students sitting here today that made that much progress, that much growth on all 4 tests. I'm calling them out. Prem, stand up. Lewish, stand up. Pino, stand up. And, where's Harvey? These 4 made significant growth on all 4 of their math tests. They brought it for all 4 of those tests. Great job to the 4 of you. I'm going to put this all together and share some more of these slides with you. But you guys are rocking it. You guys did a great job. We had students who hit the 99th percentile in at least one of theirs. In 6th grade, there's 6 of you who made 99th percentile growth. That means you made the most growth you can actually make in a year. That's measurable. In 7th grade, there's 8 of you, and in 8th grade, there's 8. So next week, after all this crazy week is done, we're going to come back around to these math scores. Because I challenged you. You did. All of you did great. 92% of you made your goals. But the number of people who met their projected growth is is also really high. And that's what we want to celebrate. So next week we'll get back to that. For today, we've had a lot of success. I love doing this. You guys all earned everything that you were handed today. Again, a piece of paper doesn't mean that you didn't have a great year. You guys have had really a great year, and I can't wait to get into this because there's some other names on here that didn't get called up today that we will recognize. That's coming next week. Thank you to your parents. Middle school students, please stand up. Turn